comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. That drive impact is blocked. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Burnout activates. Player 1 has completed their drive game, but they are still within range to win this round.
Where you going?
And the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Anything off the smash? Oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. Takes the opponent out of the air. Oicho! Cut smash! A super art? That's not gonna hit. Player 2 is what charges forward. There's a change of side. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Both fighters planning something? Fires off a Nightshade Pulse. Drops him hard. Nightshade Pulse comes out to perfect execution with the anti-air. A real test of nerve here. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Butt smash! Oicho! Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Got a small life lead, but it's not over. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. This down to the wire. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? The jump-in is denied. All right, what's coming up next? Burnout is triggered. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Life lead opens up. Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knight springs forward with the drive rush. Super clutch corners here. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Butt smash! Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Player 2 had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Grabs them. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters planning something? Hits them with a stopping block. Going in, drive rush to keep it going. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Deadly implication finds the mark. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. There's the counter we wanted. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Brushes that off and keeps going. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Deadly implication hit. Good choice to net some damage and poison them as well. Reads the jumping perfectly. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Finds the target. There's a burnout. Player 1, more fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Hold up, it's the final bout. Pack it up. This match might be over. Both sides getting ready. Player 2 burns out. Totsugeki to the face. Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out, but the fire still blazing. Player 2, nothing stops this train. is here? Who will set the bait at this range? Thread the needles! I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
All right, you ready? Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uh-oh. Falls short. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. The impact gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Box them with a target combo. All right, what's coming up next? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Throws them. What's next? This is the perfect goes for the super art? They gotta keep their cool here to win. Going on the offensive? Jumps? Oh, they're in the corner now. Nope. Burnout activates. Player in there. Player one with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're... Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Goes with the safe stuff with that target line. Player, there's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. Forcing them to block the drive impact near the corner is a very smart play on their part. Player one can't use any drive moves without looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player one has an empty drive gear. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gear. Now's the time. Racer hits, we're gonna see it range. Player one forward throw, laying the pressure on Finn. Player charges forward. Life lead is and whiffs, they're wide open. Nice fireball, the throw is denied. Goes airborne. Can they, the throw connects. Brock super hard and closes it out. Player one was an absolute beast in that match. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Let's hit them with a stop and pop. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Was that a good decision? Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Knockdown. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Takes a trip. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Trying to read each other here? Does a good job of pushing back. Knockdown. Player one has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Hits them with a stop and pop. Underhand slap. Uses the gauge for a super. Get ready, because it's time for the final bout. Cashes out the meter to get a ringside seat. Oh wow, look at the damage that did. Fantastic work with that combo. Player two, holding good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Like looking to impress with this super. It's time to go in. The Pale Rider snatches them. They're looking to end things right here. Uses the target combo as a filler. Knockdown, burnout activates. Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Drops them from the air. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this round. This is it! Who's gonna take it all? Charges forward. Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. That back throw was huge. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Jump! Oh, they switch sides. Tons of space, rushes in. Fires a blast. The drive impact doesn't work. Gotta do better than that. Absolutely relentless. Impact squash. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Genius read with that throw escape. No lapse in judgment goes unpunished.
Honda.
Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Overhead, but it won't work. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? This is gonna be bad news. A drive impact. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Misfire with a drive impact. Whipping a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. Player 1 has the life lead. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Decent return on that combo. Very solid corner switch. Next hit will end the round. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jumps in, gets him. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. The jump in is denied. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Throws them to negate the block. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 2 chases them down. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 2 has the meter lead. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. There's a change of sides. Steals back a chance. They were expecting that drive impact. Going on the offensive? Jumps? What's the next move? Jumps in. Hits them with a stopping box. Player 2 needs to use their excellent block. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Connects with the throw. Are we gonna see it rising up? What a finish! Player 1 brings it home.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
All right, round 1.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Avoids getting cornered. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Nails the anti-air. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The jump-in is denied. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Takes a trip. Good old slaps. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Oh no, they're stunned. No escaping that. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Checking to see how the opponent reacts to long-range fireballs. This is a clear sign that they're testing their opponent's knowledge and gameplay. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Too slow. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here.
Yo, you good?
Player 2 is experiencing burnout. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Going in? Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Big opportunity. Drops them. This is a complete shutdown. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Yo, critical art now? This impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. What a finish. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Throws them. Breaks the block with a throw. Jumps. Gets out of that jam with a perfect parry. Oh, the throw connects. That throw will do some good damage. Shows a medium kick. Gotta be. This is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Clutch parry. Drops them. Deflects it. Perfect flash. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
Yo, you good?
Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Who will set the bait at this range? Somehow manages to block the jump-in. All in with a rush. All the throw connects. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Close range projectile. Grabs them. Pancake time. What? How? Big Mama Jamma. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see impact squash. Forcefully closes the gap. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. No go for the throw. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? Perfect time to spend the meter. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. This is a nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Taking stock. Freeze them. What a clutch sight. Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Gift right in there. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Fireball from very long range. What's next? Fires without warning. Drive rush to keep it going. Charges forward. Going on the offensive? Barely blocks the jump in. Smart play with the throw. What's the next move? Springs forward with the drive rush. Still slugging it out at this range. Nice parry. Genius read. Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. The throw. This is gonna hurt. Just goes for it at this range. Ultimate killer head wrap. Life lead is there, but closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Comes crashing down. Brushes that off and keeps going. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. The Pale Rider hits. Now they've got him trapped. How are they gonna get out?
Yo, you good?
And it is on. A jump. Clutch, anti-air. Any thrower with at that range. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. All in with the rush. Links it. There's the burnout. Both sides getting ready. Jump. Closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Get into the round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. An aggressive attack. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Hold your breath. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Can't tech the throw? Good work staying in throw range there. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. Porter makes it hard to escape. KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps up. Springs forward with the drive rush. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Player looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. A quick breather. Oicho! No escaping that. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Jumps up. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Player 2 has an end forward throw, laying the pressure on things. The bulldozer levels them, throws them. Okay, here we go. Gets the corner switch. It might be some time for payback. Absolutely relentless. Nothing stops this train. 100 hands. Player 2 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Here comes the corner pressure. The next touch connects with the throw. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? What a sick punish counter!
Honda.
Player 1 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like the hits them with a stop and block. Going on the offensive? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're still feeling each other out. Gets a good read on their opponent. The combo's there. Decent damage. What's next? Hold your breath. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Knockdown. Goes for the level 1 super. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps in. Gets the jump in. Hits them with a stop and pop. Still very early in the round. Keeping track of the opponent's movements. Waiting for a good opening. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. There's a change of sides. Gets out of the corner. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Knockdown and flies in with a headbutt. One drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Rushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both fighters planning and whiffs. They're wide open. Like ultimate killer head wrap. A lot of pressure building up here. That jump in was expected. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like hits the drive. Final round. Who will the fighting game god going on the offensive? Springs forward with the drive rush. Still finds the target. Side switch in the corner. Knockdown and player 2 is looking anti-air in the clutch. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Weekend pleasure. We're in for a good time. Oh, here we go. And whips. They're wide open. Jump. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on thick. Reads the jump in perfectly. What a finish. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Punish is there with the drive impact, really laying on the pressure. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Can they outlast it? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Gets charges forward. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still Oito throws. You can't let them close in like that. Each hit is so important here. Rips the slasher out. Air slasher. Our fighters are at a standstill. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Throws out a projectile. Earlier, we saw a nice comeback with some very tough mental fortitude on display. You know the opponent isn't going to forget that. Super arc on deck for both fighters. How they approach this delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Brushes that off and keeps going. Up into the air off the just move. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Shows going on the offensive. Goes to the air. Experiencing burnout. This is gonna be bad news. Jump! No! Critical alike, and what a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Check charges forward. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Player 2 will need solid anti-air. You've got to be mindful of going on the offensive. Rips the slasher out, betting it all on the drive rush. Zones Kotsugeki 2 to face. Nice air slasher. Drive rush to keep it going. Excellent block. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Oh, now that is a punish. Taps them on the toe. Both fighters are connects with the throw. What's next? Finds the target. Turns out. Okay, here, impact, squash. They push their way out of the corner. Both sides getting ready. Just go for it. It is over. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game.
A new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Get into the ring.
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. An aggressive attack. No good up high. Opts for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Charges in with authority. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. Down to the wire.
Don't hate the player.
Sticks the combo. Knockdown. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Holds out with the block. Player goes for the super arm. Side switch springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 will have to fight back here with an execute KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, says no to the impact. Good old slaps. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash on him. Digs in deep to get that drive. 100-hand slap. Going in. Their drive gauges are looking bare. Attack, defend, anything can happen in this situation. Goes for the jump in. Both fighters are trying not to... burnout activates. Are we gonna see odds for the critical art?
This is our destiny.
Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to get the cash money damage they need. Player 2! Will this super art do anything? Connects with the throw. What's next? Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that. Sets up with the jump in. Both sides. The bulldozer closes it out. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Butt smash. Breaks those shins. Did well to get the buff in there. They timed that just right to get the perfect parry. Perfectly timed parry to deflect the opponent's attack. You don't want to get caught in that situation too many times. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Swagger step. Hits them with a stop and vibe. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Get ready, because it's time for the final bout. Cashes out the meter to get a ringside seat. Player 2 has an empty drive lead. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Slaps him! Can they create an opportunity? KO! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Opens with a... Ooh, what a smart throw. Smart play with the throw. Knocked them out of the air. This is gonna hurt. The swagger step sends them flying. Player 2 with a slight leap turns out. Totodeki Tuna phase. Player's absolutely relentless. Player 1. No! Stunned off the wall! Both sides getting ready. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? There's a drive impact. Grabs them. And comes off the tank and scores the win. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Throws him down. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Knockdown. Grabs him. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Pulls off the parry in the corner. Takes a trip. Player 1 is maintaining its goes for the super art. Taking stock. Player 2 will look to apply a super art. Show up force. Charges forward. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without the comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Hits him with a stopping bomb. Did well to get the buff in there. Sticks the combo. Medium kick hits. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Going on the offensive delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Good old slaps. A quick breather. Player 2 draw critical. What's gonna happen? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Get into the round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Hold your breath. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Punish is there with the drive impact, really laying on the pressure. Neither of them is willing to back off here. Will that drive impact get punished? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Taking stock. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Rushes that off and keeps going. Uses the drive rush here to seal their turn. Going in, Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Ooh. Players, were they baiting them into that? Uses the gauge for a super art. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean.
My magnum open!
There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Get into the round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Whoa, hold on. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Gets through the opening. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Gets right in there. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Taking stock. Neither of them willing to back off. Takes a trip. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Oh, talk about overextending. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Both fighters planning to hit them with a stop and pop. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive returns. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive in. They must have experience and ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. What are they thinking here? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heats it up with a combo into super. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Dashes forward. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Okay, creating some space here. Out of range. Relatively safe. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the court. Charges forward. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Going on the offensive? Barely blocks the jump in. Brushes that off and keeps going. This is gonna be bad news. Going in? Can they create an opportunity for themselves while critical? What's gonna happen? KO! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Throw whiff. Backs them and hold your breath. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Burnout is triggered. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Taking stock. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Pressuring the situation with the KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes in on the impact for nothing. Will that drive impact get punished? You do not want to whiff an impact. Charges forward. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Good old slaps. Slow escape. Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Grabs and throws them away. A quick breather. Whiffs with that huge attack. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins that crowns them from above. This is gonna hurt. Going in. Attempts to break the forward rush. Connects with the throw. They return. Nothing stops this train. Closing moments of the match. One hit. Betting it all on a drive rush. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. What a finish!
That's right.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Player, oh, now that is a punish. Scrapping it out, up and whiffs. They're wide open. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Player drops that off. 100 hands. Oh, combo. Let's go. Not this can lead to some big damage. There's a burnout. Great job. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Really putting that MD and whooping ass to work. Just the bulldozer levels them. They can't get hit here. Sets up with the jump in. Grabs them. I can't believe it. Where are you going? You can't escape. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Beginning of
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Goes for the surprise rush in. Good parry there, and parrying attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. Whoa, hold on. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Oh! Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Combo KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Hits them with a stop and pop. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Uses the gauge for a super arm. A quick breather. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. They're going for the super arm. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Dangerous range here. Amazing. A jump. Pops for the arrow. Oh, they're in the corner now. Huge chance after that wall spot. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Oh, here we go. Closes it out. Player one is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Perfect parry. The attack is parried down to the wire. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Can they outlast it? Player one, in that dangerous burnout state, sees it coming and blocks it out. Forcefully closes the gap. Player one chases them down. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Burnout is triggered. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Jumps in. Jumps. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Player two, oh, how did they spot that? Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Butt smash. Holds out with the block. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. But that parry may be just the catalyst they need. Beats it up with a combo into super. Damage speed on full display. It's the Delta Red Assault. Wow, that's some big-time damage there. Knockdown and player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Blocks it. Somehow the throw connects. Grabs and throws them away. Are we up for the arrow? Flies in with a headbutt. Oh, here we go. Finishes them with a drive impact. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Comes crashing. Nothing stops this train. Breaks the block with a throw. Super clutch corner switch. Gets out of the corner. Chases them down. Okay, here we go. There's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. Forcing them to block the drive impact near the corner is a very smart play on their part. Target combo into... Oh, they switch sides. Player one with the rhythms owning that. Holy... Trust that off. 100 hands. With super art to show off what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta escape denied. Piles on the corner pressure. I can't believe it. Oh my God, lost super. Courageous grab. No one could have called that. Player two has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Absolutely relentless. Jumps in. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Deftly shuts out the jump. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Knockdown. Player one chases them down. Gets them. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps in. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Manages to block the jump in attack. Knockdown and charges forward. Going on the offensive? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Jumps up, Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jump wall splat into the guard frame? Player one with the rhythm owning that space. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with the level 3 super. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Step into the ring.
Hope you're ready.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Good anti-air. Goes for the fireball. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Knockdown. Down to the wire. Punishes that ill-timed attack. Heats it up with a combo into super. Strings it all together. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Right lead opens up. Beautiful setup with that attack. Good old slaps. All right, what's coming up next? Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Burnout activates. Player two to come from the brink like that? What a comeback. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jumps. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Box him with a target combo. Player two has the life lead. Can they get them with a stop and pop? Player one can't use any drive. It's a good spot to use the super. Burns all three for the final bout. Well, I hope they've got a stretch on standby. Player two is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Gotta be kept. Digs in deep to get that drive in. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. This is gonna be bad news. Opts for the critical arts. Crossfire never got locked on. Charles telling him to retire. Go home and be a family man.
That's how a pro does.
Player one can't use any drive moves. That blows them away. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Oh, says no to the impact. Brushes that off and keeps going. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Was that a good decision? Jump in, finds the mark. Knockdown. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Forcefully closes the gap. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. All right, what's coming up next? The super... Oh! Combo. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The grab misses. Sticks the combo. Jumps up. Can't tech the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Hits him with a stopping bot. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Checks him with the boom. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Jumps in. Hits him with a stopping bot. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Are we gonna... Burns out! They continue to battle it. Yo! Critical art now? Medium kick. That's gonna leave them rattled. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Wraps it up with a throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Knocks them out of the air. Sonic boom. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? And whiffs. They're wide open. Punish counter sets the table. He's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Let's loose a boom. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Boom! Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Player 2 punish counter on reaction. Oh! Putting the cherry tops off the tank and scores the win. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps in. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Knockdown. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. They need to hold out. Throw whips. Shoots off a fireball up close. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. Oh! Player 1 is in burnout. Drive heats it up with a combo into super. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Had the radar up and running. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Takes a experiencing burnout. Player 2, they can't squander this punish counter chance. Oito throw. You can't let him wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. From upstairs, who's going to start things off? Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Time to sit on the lead. Checks him with the boom. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Out of range. Relatively safe. Player 1, nice counter. Sonic boom. Going in. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still... Were they baiting them into that? Oito throw. You can't let him close in like that. Player 1, good heads-up decision, opting for pain. Oh. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Comes crashing down. Final round. Connects with the throw. Checks him with the boom. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. The drive impact doesn't work! Excellent block to shut out the impact. Boom! Jump! Perfect execution with the anti-air. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on Thick. This can lead to some big damage. What now? Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Let's loose a boom. Drive impact misses. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Oh my god, they just jumped it up. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. A raw super art incoming. Player two has the super gauge advantage. Both sides getting ready. Medium kick denies the jump in. Risky play, but it pays off. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, taking us for a ride. It is over. Player two has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that.
A new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Charges in with authority. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. All right. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Player one is maintaining the corner position. That slight doubt is all it took. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Powered it down to the wire. Good old slaps. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. How will they make Oicho? Both fighters planning something? Hit them with a stopping bomb. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Spikes them with 3 gloves. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. A quick breather. Fools them and locks them in embrace. Player one drops them from the air. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Flatline zone. Player one was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Throwing some shade. Player one chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. What are they thinking here? Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Not shy with the grab. The big play does it. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until Oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. Jumps was Oicho. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. That's not gonna hit. Uses, burnout activates. Jumps in. Throwing some shade. Player 2 is not in a good place health-wise, but with the Super Arden going on the offensive, noticeable life lead is a comeback. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.